This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Hang out. Maybe Isla Morada. Let's go halfway only.
Okay.
All right. Let's open up a KSDT CPA offices in the Keys. And then, on Friday, Sean and I show up and then, we're in the Keys. Let's just hang out for the weekend.
Get me one of your big clients or somebody that operates in the Keys. I'll open up the office tomorrow.
By the way, you know what? Welton Rayom, they our lawyers, our law office that is proud sponsor of ours. And Jeff, by the way, has been listening to our show for over 20 years.
Yep.
Been a long time fan of the show. And they have offices actually in the Keys. So in Hollywood in the Keys. So maybe you guys can team up and open up. We're actually going to do eventually, I think in a few months down the line, we're going to do a dog adoption show out there because they've got some of that stuff going on over there. And so I'm looking forward to that. Eventually, we're going to do a show out in the Keys to get some dogs adopted. So
when you go, call me.
Cool.
I'll be there with you.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward because we have adopted dogs in our home. We've got several. Are you a dog person?
Unfortunately, the wife is a cat person.
Okay.
3 cats.
All right, good. All right. There's nothing wrong with that, man.
Got a lot of animals at the house, actually. So,
yeah. What other ones?
Well, we got 13 chickens.
Wow.
7 quail.
Okay.
2 parrots. Big fish tank.
Okay.
a lot of animals at the house.
Good. I like that. That is very cool. All right. So, and now we work on Keys offices, right? Alan, you're all for a Keys office, right? I mean, that's you guys brought a foosball table now.
Yeah.
You guys, you saw what it's working for the Dolphins with the ping pong, and you said, we got to do something. I walk in. Was it 2 weeks ago? Was it 2 or 3 weeks ago? We walk in and it's Tyreek and Tua playing ping pong and all that stuff. And I laughed because you saw he got slimed this week.
I actually missed that one. I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's out there. You could just go to MiamiDolphins.com. He was the Nickelodeon Valuable Player, the MVP.
Awesome.
And so then they slimed him and all that. I just laugh because he's such a great human being. And when people say, oh, well, he's not he doesn't socialize with his teammates, and it's the polar opposite, that he is actually a guy that gravitates to people and that he's the kind of guy that people gravitate to. Because good people tend to do that. They tend to be magnets because little do you know, we're all so imperfect. When we kind of run into those people that know how to handle things the right way, secretly, we really admire that because we know we can't do it. I know I can't. Yeah. I could never do and go through what the hell he went through the last 2 years with everybody, a whole bunch of people wanting everybody else but him.
That's why it's probably so gratifying for him after that game, And I mean, how does it feel for you being so right? I mean, no one is more right on this guy than you. You've been singing his praises more than anybody.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him because it's not fair. Yeah. And that's not what you saw at Alabama. At Alabama, you saw a guy that was always joking around with his teammates, playing his ukulele, clutch moments, can throw deep, can run an offense. It got to a point where, he can't handle flow. He's too tough. And it's like, dude, he played for Saban. What are you talking about? And it was so all these false narratives that are created out there. And it's, hey, false narrative, KSDT, just accounting. No. You see CPA. Alan tells us all the time that you see CPA and you think we just do accounting. No, we're a lot more than that.
Absolutely.
Just like Tua. It's a lot more than what you think.
Yeah. I kind of see us as kind of like Tua in the sense that you just got to give the guy a chance.
Right.
Give us a chance and we will prove to you what we can do.
Exactly.
If he didn't have the locker room before, he definitely has the locker room.
Oh, he owns it now.
Yeah, totally.
He owns it now.
There might have been some people that had a few doubts. Even me, I had a few doubts still, even though I really thought the guy had a good future. There's no doubt now.
Yeah. I don't mind the doubts.
Yeah.
I can't stand the conclusions. Oh, he's a bust.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't throw deep.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
And the ridicule about the injuries. Look at Herbert. Herbert's hurt now.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we weren't listening to him, but Saban nailed it a couple years ago when he said Tua's got to learn to get rid of the football. All his injuries come because he keeps hanging on to the football. The hip injury came from him waiting to try to make a play and running, and then finally 2 big galoots tackled him that are 300 pounds, And hey, man, hey, Bo Jackson.
Yep.
Playing against the Bengals, shrieking down the sideline. Somebody tackled him and hip dislocated, and his football career was over.
It's definitely a violent sport.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw somebody get carted off last night.
Yeah.
The poor kid, Dane, whatever, from the Bills, got whacked on Monday by neck. I mean, this is a brutal game.
Look how many injuries the Bills have this week.
Right, exactly. And that I would agree with Saban that if you start to think about it, he's got to learn to get rid of the ball. And in that first week, he did a little bit of, let me try to play hero ball. And it's like, dude, Marino was the best at that. Yeah. Screw it. Boom. Screw it. It's over.
What I love,
over. I'll be back. I'll be back on the next down.
What I love this week is all these guys taking back what they said beginning of the season.
Right,
Sean Payton, all these guys taking walking back.
Sean Payton was a week.
Yeah.
Oh no, Teddy Bridgewater was starting. I was laughing my ass. I get it, dude. You had Teddy Bridgewater on your team. You want to back up your guy. This, that. You want to play the politics. And then the next day he comes on and I was wrong. And it's like, really? How can you be so wrong in 24 hours?
Exactly.
You're a quarterback guru. And this is why I tell people, because sometimes they say, oh man, we could have had Sean Payton. And I go, well, remember, we had Jimmy Johnson and we had Bill Parcells and we had Nick Saban, and we thought we were on our way every time we got those guys. Because I thought, oh wow, we got Nick Saban. Oh wow, we got Bill Parcells. Oh wow, we got Jimmy Johnson, and it failed. So let's not also think that the big name is going to be the answer. Here comes Mike McDaniel, the guy that's unassuming, doesn't look like your classic head coach.
Let me tell you, he surprised me more than Tua.
Of course. Of course. Yeah. You saw Tua kick ass in the national championship game. You saw him kick ass in college. So you have a track record of what he is. McDaniel is a complete, it's a jack in the box. You have no idea what it's going to be when it pops out. So it's tough. So tell me, what is it about having a 3,000 square foot kitchen, some foosball, TVs? McDaniel has a way of reaching people and letting them be themselves and creating an environment where they can grow. That kind of feels the same thing here at KSDT CPA, because Alan is just a cool dude.
Yeah.
And he does a great job of creating a vibe. And so talk to me about why that is so important, because we just see new things all the time here.
Well, in this day and age, you got to have a cool environment, a nice place to be, with everyone mostly wanting to be working at home and stuff like that. You got to create an environment that people want to be at. People want to get together with cool people. We really, from one perspective, you hire people that are qualified to do the work, but a lot of part of it is the personality, and are they going to get along with the group? Are they, we have a family atmosphere here, and we only want to bring people in here that gel with the family and they're going to get along, and responsible, hardworking people, so we can all get along and have a great time while we're doing this important work that we do.
Yeah. And that's, again, congratulations to you guys on that, because that's one thing that comes off all the time. And then you see your employees come in, and they're coming in groups, and they're hanging out together, and they're laughing and all, because we see it while we're here doing the show. Last week when you guys were out, the employees that were here, they were having a really good time, and I just find that really cool, because listen, I've been spoiled because I'm working on my 33rd year doing a job that I freaking love. So I've never worked for 33 years, and I don't stop. I work all week. I mean, it doesn't stop. I work 7 days. I'm working all the time. When I get off the air, I got meetings. I got to do whatever. And it's always for the platform, but I never feel like I'm working. You know what I mean? And that's kind of that's the vibe they got, the vibe that I get every day of my life.
You got to love what you do. And otherwise, I mean, you're spending more time at work than any other thing you do in your life. I mean, you got to enjoy what you do.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you there. All right. So we tell people all the time, yeah, you can do your taxes. You want to do your taxes personally. You want to do your business taxes. But when it comes to business valuation, when it comes to payroll, insurance, all the different things. So tell people a little bit about KSDT CPAs, what sets you guys apart from others.
Well, I mean, we are a mid-sized firm, but have all the capabilities of some of the largest firms in the country. We have really good quality people. The reason we're able to attract those quality people is we have the opportunity to grow. Everyone has the way we're growing. Everyone has an opportunity to be a partner here. So we attract people that know that they could be at one of these big firms forever and never become a partner. So we have really good quality people. We have a huge breadth of services, mostly from the acquisitions we've done. If we don't have a particular area that we specialize in, we'll go acquire or merge in with a firm that does have that specialty. So
They do specialize also in crypto, by the way, for us crypto people.
Absolutely, that's one area that we didn't have till about a year or two ago, and now we're very, very strong in that area. Being in the
And it's probably going to grow and grow
Absolutely.
and grow that area because the business side of that is coming.
Absolutely.
Web3, everything else, all of that stuff. It's going to be quite a mission.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's one of the coins that or companies that I'm really into is Chainlink.
Yep.
Because they are going to be probably the heart and soul of all of these companies switching over from your regular internet to the blockchain. And how are you going to transfer all that information? You're gonna use Chainlink in order to do that. You know what I mean? And so I would imagine that area is also going to grow. And all the things that you guys do, the business valuation, payroll, all that kind of stuff is going to switch over to the digital world.
Absolutely. One of our expertise that I think everyone should be reaching out to us before the end of the year is tax planning. No one thinks, okay, October 15th comes, I filed my tax return, I'm done. No, it's after October 15th, between now and the end of the year is when we got to sit down with everyone and come up with ways that we can actually save them on taxes for next year.
Right.
So that's a big, big thing that everyone should be looking towards getting that completed before the end of the year and seeing what kind of things we can put in place to save you on taxes for next year.
So check it out. Go to the KSDT CPA website. Remember, we got locations in Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties, and I'm sure they don't always have to come in too. You guys can do video conferences also at the same time with folks, right?
We're very big on that. Pandemic made it a bigger part of our business than it ever was before, and we do that all the time with our clients. We have clients all over the country. So half of those clients, we never see in person because they're in different states, particularly my NASCAR related clients. So we're very able to help anyone all over the country, basically.
Jeffrey Taraboulos, KSDT CPA offices here in Doral. And of course, we got them in Weston. We got them also in West Palm Beach. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. What's the prediction this weekend?
I predict a 38-35 game. Dolphins win by a field goal.
I love it. Love it. Love it. And boy, we are going to go crazy in this town. Yeah. We've all been waiting for the Dolphins to be good again.
Absolutely.
Because it's great to see the Heat. They're going to be awesome when they're great. There's a buzz. If the Panthers get to that point, there'll be a buzz. Whenever the Marlins have been there those two times, buzz. Canes, buzz. There's nothing like Dolphin buzz.
Absolutely.
It's just different.
Yeah.
And I want a lot of young people to experience it. We have, because we're from that generation.
This is our days of Marino and Duper and Clayton for them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
And hopefully it ends with a championship for them, because that's what we always wanted for Danny and those guys, to get a championship. Jeffrey, thank you as always, my friend. Thank you for being such a great partner with us, man. We really appreciate it.
You guys are always welcome here. We love having you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Jeffrey, as always, thank you. There you go. All right, let's